one. We back again. You already know what it is. It's your neighborhood friendly Heelz. We the 4-4 Heelz. That's my main man, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And I'm your main man, Steph, Ronin. And this week, we're not doing Word on the Street. We're going to give you our version of the Forbidden Door. Our version of
WWE versus AEW.
That's always going to be the sickos versus the Fed. And we call this Restricted Chaos.
Restricted
and
Chaos,
we're going to have
baby.
4 matches apiece. And it's going to, and again, just like Forbidden Door, it could just be AEW, it could be WWE, it could be from another independent promotion, it can be anything, but this is stuff that you would not normally see. We're going to think about it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to chop it up. You guys chime in, you know what to do. And with that being said, Aaron McKee, what do you have on your first ballot match of it all?
All right, bro. So I'm starting with a women's match.
Okay.
And these women, they were, well, one was in NXT, one was on the main roster. One now is the CEO of AEW. That's Mercedes Monet. And we're going to put her, we're going to put top girl versus top girl here. And it's going to be Mercedes Monet versus Rhea Ripley. They never had a match, in AEW together. And I think this one would bring out the best of both worlds. Their matches are different but similar. Rhea is an ultimate seller. Mercedes, an ultimate seller. Mercedes, I feel like, is a top girl in AEW as much as y'all want to say. It's Toni Storm. It's, what she call her? Ultimo Monet now? Because she's Ultimo Dragon, bro.
What?
Ultimo Monet.
Okay.
Because she got the 10 belts. She going to get an 11th belt. I guarantee you that. And then you got Rhea, who gets some of the biggest pops, even more than most of the men right now. Now, the way I would book this match, I don't know, bro. I was like, I don't know who I would have win this match, bro. I don't know. I have no clue. It's too tough. It's too tough to call. But I think because I'm a bigger Rhea fan, I'm going with Mommy. Because Mommy is always on top. How do you feel about that match?
I'm going to have to go with Mommy on this one, too.
Yeah.
And because of the size difference.
Yeah.
And again, guys, we're talking about this in the platform realm of pro wrestling. Okay,
yeah.
So it's not there is no realistic. We're just saying based on what they've done in the industry and how they present it. And this is how we're gonna mix it. Rhea is the bigger opponent. Monet's finishing move requires her to put somebody bigger on her back to do it, which I think would be a hard feat for someone as long, because Rhea long with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard. So I will have to pick Mommy in this. Now, with that being said, what we're going to do is, if you say a person that I had on my list, then I'm going to tell you what I have.
Okay.
Just to kind of get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because since you already mentioned Mercedes Monet, I have Mercedes Monet, but her opponent was different from Rhea.
Who you got, bro?
I had Io Sky.
Io Sky. Okay.
Io Sky versus Mercedes Monet.
Yeah.
Same
That's
stature.
a good one too, bro.
That will be a nice, banging-ass match. I'm going to have to go with Mercedes Monet in that match from experience. Who would you go with that match?
I'm taking Io Sky in that match, bro.
Whoa, really?
I'm taking Io Sky. The genius of the sky.
He's taking Io over the CEO. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Now, let's say, since we're the bookers here, we can do what we want.
Right.
Let's put them in a triple threat match, bro. How about that, bro? Mercedes Monet, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, triple threat match.
Okay. Wait a minute now, because I'm not done with what you said. Another person who I had on my list, Rhea Ripley.
Oh, shit. And you put her against Toni Storm?
Nope. I had Megan Bayne
versus
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can you imagine the stature of both of these women?
The face-off would just be epic, bro. The face-off would just be epic.
So, with that being said, Fatal 4-Way, Mercedes Monet, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Megan Bayne.
I'd have to give it to Megan Bayne, bro. I don't know why, but Megan Bayne is like my favorite up-and-coming, as you know. Megan Bayne is my favorite up-and-coming superstar in both companies right now.
Right.
I'm cool with she's with FTR as the top gods now. They kind of made that thing. I don't see where it's going long term with them. I can't see it. So hopefully Tony Khan doesn't messed that up. But bro, yeah, she ain't pinning Rhea though. That's for damn sure. She ain't pinning Rhea. I would say she pins Rio Sky. Io. I say Rio Sky. Io Sky, yeah.
Let's see, who would I pick? I have to go Mercedes Monet, bro. I think she's gonna make it out from the skin of her teeth. She still finds a way to make it out, bro. The resiliency of Mercedes Monet.
Megan Bain hits the finisher. Mercedes comes in with the roll up. The
smart.
Yeah. Now, what I would have loved to see, and I know this is impossible, Mercedes Monet versus Sasha Banks.
Oh,
that's some AI shit you got to do.
That would be some AI. That'd be some WWE 2K25 shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
Bro,
have you been seeing the AIs with like Martin Luther King, Tupac, Biggie, all that shit?
Bro, I seen the AI with Roman Reigns and fucking Seth Rollins spitting some Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre shit, bro.
I saw AI where Harambe the gorilla took Stephen Hawkins off the top cage, bro, in his wheelchair. But they had the AI of Dr. Martin Luther King saying, "I ain't got a dream no more. He's going heel, baby."
NWO style. Yes, bro. That's it.
That AI got me tripping, bro.
Yeah, I got everybody tripping out here, bro. All right.
That's a good. All right, what's your next match, bro?
My next match is as simple as playing. We're going tag team division.
Ooh, that's me too right now.
So we probably have the same match.
No,
we're going
do we?
The Young Bucks versus the Usos.
Ooh, see, no, that's where we're different. We both got the Young Bucks. You know, I was throwing the Young Bucks in.
Okay.
But so who you got winning? Who you got winning? No, I want to hear this first. Who you got winning?
This was hard, bro.
It's the greatest tag team of all time.
It's your greatest tag team of all time versus my greatest tag team of all time. So this was hard to get a nod to the Young Bucks, bro. I had to get a nod to the Young Bucks, bro. I had to give a nod to them. I think they're just that much better than the Usos as far as tag team cohesion and synchrony. You know what I'm saying? But man, I think this would have been a great
brothers
match.
Versus brothers. Brothers versus brothers.
But listen, this match was not an ordinary match. This was a special type of match. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Okay. I like that. Now let me ask you this. If you could only watch one tag team's catalog for the rest of your life, you can only watch their matches. Are you choosing the Young Bucks or are you choosing the Usos?
Fuck would you say this?
Because you said the Usos are your favorite tag team of all time.
They're my greatest tag team of all time.
But if you could watch on repeat, you can only watch one tag team for the rest of your life. Are you watching Young Buck matches or Uso matches?
I mean,
I already know the answer. It's the Young Bucks. Bro. It's the Young Bucks.
Yes, of course.
So the Young Bucks are your favorite tag team of all time, bro.
No, but
stop, bro.
Wait. to me, my favorite tag team is just more than just in-ring ability. The persona. I think the Usos persona is a whole lot much more better than the fucking Young Bucks persona.
Yeah.
Mic skills are better. Usos got the mic skills better than the persona. And because, listen, they're in a tag team who can bounce off each other better than the Usos.
That's true.
So to me, that tops them over. But in ring, all right, I'm gonna give the Young Bucks all day, every day.
Just in ring. You can't watch the promos, bro. You can only watch the matches.
Their promos are pretty good. But you think Young Bucks promos are better than the Usos promos?
No, but exactly. I'm saying in ring, who was the best tag team of all time?
In ring,
it's
the Young Bucks.
Yep. All right. So my Young Bucks match, because I had to have my boys in it, the greatest tag team of all time, and I almost went Fraxium because I feel like their match would be off the chain. It would be, and I think it would be a better match than what I did. But I had to put my favorite tag team in WWE against the Young Bucks, and that's Street Profits. Yeah, I had to, bro. I had to, because Montez is going to make it. Angelo Dawkins, for his size, this man can move in the ring. Bro.
Yes, he can.
But Young Bucks get the win. Now, let's do it again. Triple threat match. Usos, Street Profits, Young Bucks. Who's winning? Young Bucks. They'll find it.
I'm picking the Usos because you have a third dynamic that can mess everything up. And I think the Usos will win off of something like that. Now, if it was Usos versus the Young Bucks in ring, I'll pick the Young Bucks 1-on-1. But damn, triple threat, give me the Usos because they savvy. I think they're a little bit more savvy than the Young Bucks. The Usos are.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Solo might get involved. We don't know. Roman gets him. We don't know. We don't know what happens, bro. We don't know. B-Fab gets involved. We don't know what's gonna happen. But okay. So those are our first 2 matches. We made 2 other matches just to throw it at y'all. I'll start with mine, bro. And since we're playing Forbidden Door, and we can actually have women and men fight each other because AEW does that all the time with the Willow Nightingales, all that. We get contact between men and women.
Yeah.
WWE don't do that yet. I thought they're inching closer. But I got Mox and Marina Shafir versus Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan, bro.
Oh, shit, bro.
And my thing is, I want to see the promos build up to this as well, bro. And I'm just like, I mean, Mox and Marina obviously ain't a couple on screen, but Dom and Liv are. I got to throw my boy Dirty Dom in there. I got to throw my girl Liv Morgan in there. How you feel about this match?
I think that's a
tag team.
The program will be phenomenal. The mic work,
the build up.
The build up be phenomenal. But the match itself, bro, Moxley and Marina gonna smash them. They're gonna smash them, bro. I'm sorry.
Now Mox is definitely better in the ring than Dom right now.
Yeah.
Dom's young. He's been in the game only 5 years or so, our COVID era. Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
But Liv is far better than Marina Shafir in the ring.
Far overall, better.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And it would mostly be a Liv versus Mox promo more than it would be a Dom versus Mox promo.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Marina gets a hold of Liv, bro, she's going to snap her all 3 different places like a twig, bro.
You can't. No. Liv more, bro. She gonna hit.
Okay. So I had a runner-up. No, matter of fact, we're gonna talk about. I had Liv Morgan 2 on my list.
Oh, versus Tony.
Versus Tony Storm.
Yeah. There you go.
That would have been my.
See, you do like Liv Morgan them more than you think you do, bro. You like her more than you think you do.
No, I just keep it 100, bro. I'm just honest, right? I have to keep it 100. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with her work all the time, but I do recognize she's a big star. And I think her going against Tony Storm will be a great dynamic. You know what I'm saying? You have the vintage movie actress versus this rugged, renegade, street chick just find a way to be on top all the time. I think that would be a great dynamic between those two if they get into a match. Tony Storm, Liv Morgan. Now,
that's a good match.
Who would you have win that match? Of course, you're gonna say Liv.
No, bro. I think I give it to Mox, bro.
No,
I think I give it to
Mox. No, not your match. My match.
Oh, your match? Liv Morgan, 100%, bro.
See, I think 100%. Tony's gonna get it. Tony gonna get it, bro. Tony gonna get it. Tony gonna get it.
Now,
but with your match, I will say it's gonna be Moxley and Shafir.
Yeah. I had to throw in a mixed tag match because AEW does it. Still, they hold back a lot. They hold back a lot with it's not like Lucha Underground where it's like Chelsea Green versus Penta or EO versus Penta. They don't actually do like full on moves and they don't actually square up for minutes at a time. It's just kind of like intervals of woman on men contact.
Right.
But I don't think a lot of wrestling fans would be against in AEW a woman versus man match.
Of course not. No.
In WWE, it might get them canceled. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing is, in AEW, it has to be something that's believable, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you not see Megan?
Yeah.
Megan Bain was. Well, who was that? She was moving the motherfuckers in the ring like a sandbag.
Jet speed, bro. Jet speed.
She was putting the weapons on damn Mike Bailey.
Yeah. And they let Willow put the whooping on fucking FTR too. She was chopping them, slapping them, chopping, slap. Shout
out to All Elite Asylum, bro. This motherfucker put this clip on. I had to laugh. I had to say that. He said WWE, it was AJ Styles, AJ Lee smacking fucking Becky in that Palooza. And
like she was swimming.
And then she turned around and did the same thing to Rollins. And then it said AEW, it showed Willow Nightingale putting them bangs to Dax Harwood.
Yeah.
And I put in the comments, I said, if anyone would ask you what's the difference between AEW and WWE, show them that shit right there. That's the perfect example of the difference between the two styles right there, bro.
Yeah.
Hilarious, man. Shout out to all Lead to Salem, bro.
Let's go more mixed matches and let the women and the men wrestle, right? Like,
yeah,
everyone's all about we equals, right? We equals,
equal rights, equal fights.
And it's scripted. You do get hurt, but let them fight. Let them fight, bro. Let them fight.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
And you don't think like think about it like a Megan Bain versus a Wheeler Yuta. Bro, we all think Megan Bain might win that match.
We all think Megan Bain gonna whoop that boy. Shit.
Now you're not gonna put Liv Morgan versus Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? You know? But like a Penta, the way Penta worked with Chelsea Green and Penta worked with Io Sky, those were believable matches. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
In Lucha Underground. So, man, bro. All right, bro. What's your next match, bro?
Next match. I got to go with my bruv, Will.
Oh, shit. I knew you was. That's why I didn't even put him in my shit, because I was like, I know he's going to have Will Ospreay. I'm curious to see who you got Will Ospreay facing off against.
Javon Evans.
Bro, no. I mean, it'd be a banging match, but you don't want to put him against a bigger star, bro?
Look, and I thought about that, right? Because I was like, wouldn't you like to see a person who is kind of like this generation's Will Ospreay, which is Javon Evans?
Yeah.
Going against the Will Ospreay and the styles. I mean, their styles are so similar. How they, you know what I mean? I think it'd have been a banging ass match. So this is more of a banging match for me, more than anything else. Storyline, I don't care. Promos, I don't care. Just the in-ring action, I think this shit would have been spectacular to see. Javon Evans versus Will Ospreay. Yeah, and I got to get Will Ospreay the nod, though.
Oh, of course. My Will Ospreay match was going to be against Chad Gable. That was going to be mine. Yeah.
Damn.
That was going to be mine. That was going to be mine, bro. Because we all know Penta became a star because of Chad Gable in that first match, Penta's debut. And Chad Gable is like, it sucks to compare them all the time, but it's Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. He can do whatever with anyone. He can wrestle Undertaker and have a great match. He can wrestle Shawn Michaels and he can wrestle Stone Cold and have a great match. He can wrestle anyone. And you still get that Kurt Angle essence, and you still get the best out of the other person. So, but yeah, Javon Evans and Will Ospreay, that's a banging match, bro. That's a banger. Banging match. Yeah, and Javon Evans has no chance.
No chance. But guarantee you, it'll be one of those matches where Will Ospreay and Javon Evans shake hands at the end. The young buck showing the old guard, like, hey, the old guard tell him, you got it, but you got a little bit of ways to go, young man. Yeah. I think that would be a great banging ass match. And it was hard because I really wanted to put Will Ospreay versus Seth Rollins.
Like old Seth Rollins, not this Seth Rollins.
Like, not broke down Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Now, we gotta have, because I did like 6 of these, like 10 of these.
I had a lot, bro. I had a lot.
So after we do our main four, we can go and retract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's your third one?
My main event.
Oh, your main event? You're on main event already?
Yeah, this is our fourth match, bro.
Go ahead.
This is the main event. And these are the two top dogs in both promotions, in my opinion. And their promos would be the best promos of all time. And that is, of course, my tribal chief versus MJF.
I knew he's that's why I didn't put that. I knew he's gonna put that.
How is that not the main event of a forbidden door between WWE and AEW? That has to be the main event, bro. That has to be the main event. Has to be, bro.
All right.
Because, there was me thinking, I was like, Cody versus MJF. That's happened. We got the CM Punks versus MJF. That's happened. I was like, what hasn't happened? And that is the tribal motherfucking chief and MJF. Bro, can you imagine how much MJF would step up his game? Because MJF is a Roman fan. He loves Roman. He talks about it all the time. Yeah. Bro, that would be epic, bro. That would be epic. And you know who's winning? My tribal chief, Roman Reigns, bro. Got to, bro. Got to.
Great match. Something we've talked about kind of frequently on this podcast a lot, like Roman Reigns versus MJF. How the promos would go. I think MJF was smoke. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, come on now.
I think if it was like a rap battle and I'm grading it, I would give the edge to MJF for sure.
You have to.
But then when you get to the in ring, if he's the tribal chief,
the size, there is a size difference there. You gotta remember that.
The emotion. The emotion.
I mean, and the thing, but see, MJF put the emotion too now. MJF
he does. He's getting better at it. He's getting a lot better at it.
I would have to give the nod to the OTC. I'll get a nod to the OTC, but it'd be about this much because I can easily see MJF winning because he's gonna have a tactic up his sleeve, a cheating chat tactic. I don't know what it is he's gonna do, but he's gonna cheat and he's gonna
CM
win.
Punk gonna help him. CM Punk gonna help him.
Lord, not Phil Brooks. Matter of fact, Phil Brooks ain't even make my damn list, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Me neither.
I had nothing from him
because he was already there. He was already there. So that's why I was like, CM Punk's kind of negated from this conversation because he was in AEW. Same with Cody Rhodes. He was in AEW.
You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get a nod to Roman against MJF. I do that.
Yeah.
All right. For my main event, I also have Roman Reigns in it. All right.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Roman, what you mean,
don't
bro? Wait a minute.
Don't say it. I'm gonna let you say it, and then don't say it. Don't say it.
Let me. No, I don't. I'm going left field over here. I don't think you understand what I'm about to say. Roman Reigns comes out. The OTC, middle of the ring. Is there anybody in AEW? Matter of fact, I know there ain't nobody in the WWE who can rock with me. Is there anybody back there in that curtain that can rock with me in the AEW? It's quiet, bro.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns looks in the ring and says, see, I'm the tribal chief. I'm the one of one. And all of a sudden, you just hear, who music is that? And next thing you see, you hear, don't close the killer.
No.
Thriller Killer Cross comes out like this.
No. You throwing an indie in there. You're like, let's throw an indie
It's the forbidden
wrestler.
door. It could be New Japan. It could be anything.
It can. Bro, I honestly thought you was going to say Hangman Page. I was like, don't say it.
No.
Don't say it.
Killer Cross comes out with Scarlet. Walks up to the tribal chief and say, we have some unfinished business. Main event, Killer Cross versus Roman Reigns. In the ring. 1-on-1. Big man versus big man. Equally matched. 5 versus 255. Roman and then the Killer Cross is 275 right now, bro. He big as shit.
Yeah.
So that'll be the main event. Killer Cross versus Roman Reigns. They finish what they started in the E. They get to top it off. Killer Cross comes out there with Scarlet. They're looking face to face, and for first time in a long time, Roman Reigns got to look up at somebody because Killer Cross is taller, bigger than Roman Reigns, bro.
I don't know about that, bro.
What?
I think Roman's got a little bit on him. Got a little bit on him.
You think Roman Reigns is taller than Killer Cross?
I think so, bro.
No,
and
he's
a little
not.
bigger.
Roman Reigns is at most 6'3". At most. Killer Cross is legitimately 6'5", bro.
No, bro. Nah. No way, bro. He ain't no 6'5", bro. He ain't no 6'5". He ain't no 6'5".
He's taller than Roman. I know that for a fact, bro.
All right, so who you got winning the match then?
Killer Cross beats Roman Reigns in the middle of the ring. Because remember, who's on the outside with Killer Cross?
Scarlet. Yeah. No, it's not happening, bro. Not happening.
You mean to tell me Roman Reigns
versus your boy that commented, bro. Your boy that commented say you need to let this Killer Cross shit go, bro.
Let me tell him something. I got something to tell him, first of all. Let me tell him something. All right? He don't understand. Killer Cross is a person. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and say this shit. What are we talking about right now, man? Shout out to Killer Cross, man. What he did this past week, let me tell you something. UCW is coming to Atlanta. When I went online to buy tickets at noon on Wednesday, because that's when the tickets going to be released, I bought the most expensive package, which was the VIP, meet all the wrestlers before the gates open for the public, $75. I bought 2 of those. All right, cool. I look on there again just to see. Something told me to look. I look on there the next day. It says now they have a Killer Cross and Scarlet package for $115. I'm like, Yeah, if I would have known that, I would have bought that from the rip.
Yeah.
I DM Killer Cross. He responded immediately. He said, I'm going to talk to the promoter immediately because I guarantee you're not the only one with this problem. Next, I swear to God, within 15 minutes, I already sent my request for a refund for my tickets only to rebuy the Killer Cross package. The promoter sends me an email saying, we're not, your refund has been denied. And at first I was like, what the fuck? But he said, we're going to just have Cross with his booth with the other wrestlers. So you already bought the VIP $75 package. So we're going to kill that other package. We're going to do that. I sent that email to Cross in the DM. Cross said, you got to give the people what they want. He said, what you think?
Yeah.
I said, bro, it's about to be a fucking move in the ATL. Thank you, Killer Cross. This is why he's my GOAT. Okay? I don't see nobody else doing things like this for their
He's a man of the people.
He's a man of the fucking people. And that's why he's my GOAT, bro. It's more than just in-ring stuff. It's more than just mic skills. It's the actual care for his fan base, bro. I don't see anybody interacting with their fan base as much as Killer Cross does, bro. And this is why he is who he is. And that's why I say, and in this match, Killer Cross is going to drop Roman Reigns like a bad habit, bro.
No. Oh, bro. Not my tribal chief, bro. Not the tribal chief.
Your tribal chief, your GOAT versus my GOAT, bro. I would love to see that match one day, bro. Come on now.
We almost saw it, bro. We almost saw it.
That close. That close.
That close.
That close. But yeah,
Killer all right. Cross if you had to put Roman against someone in AEW, it's MJF, right? It's MJF.
It's MJF first, Hangman second.
See, that's why I knew you was gonna say Hangman, bro. That's why I knew. I knew it was in there. I knew it was deep in your soul.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hangman only because he has a title. But if I had it my way, this is something that we talked about on the podcast a long time ago. It'll be Ospreay versus Roman Reigns. Will Ospreay?
I don't know if that'd be a very interesting match to watch, bro. Because their styles are so different.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be very good to see two different styles going at it.
Yeah.
One's more grounded, one is more high flying. So I mean, the aerial assassin versus the tribal chief. Come on, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, will the aerial assassin assassinate the tribal chief? That's a storyline within itself.
No one can, bro. No one can. All right, who are some of your honorable mentions? I had Kenny Omega versus Randy Orton because I want the Legend Killer to strike one more time.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick up. I had Randy Orton on mine too, but he was going against Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, because there's that comparison all the time. I like that. Okay. I like that. I had I think just the promo battles alone, and Drew is so sadistic. Drew McIntyre versus Swerve Strickland.
That'd be good. See, I had Swerve on mine too, but I had Swerve going against Seth Rollins.
I like that. Seth probably get hurt somewhere in the match.
I had the Young Gunners. I had the Young Gunner match. Dirty Dom versus Hook.
No.
The Young Gunner. And you know Hook is going to suplex
second generation versus second generation. You know, you got the nepotism versus nepotism.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Hook will whoop that boy silly. Boy. I already know this to be true. Hook is a bad dude, bro.
Yeah. And we talked about it in AEW prediction show for Wrestle Dream. You got Chelsea Green versus Harley Cameron. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. That's a good one. Let me think. I
had another one. Rhea Ripley versus Tekla. The two Australians going right at it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one, bro. Let me get this, bro. Let me get this. Buddy Matthews, Rhea Ripley versus CM Punk, AJ Lee. Who's winning that match, bro? Buddy and Rhea, for real. Ain't even a contest, bro.
Yeah. Shoot, I like that one. We're going back to the tag team right here. Give me Fraxium versus Jet Speed.
Banger, bro.
Banger.
That's gonna produce.
Banger.
Let's get the ex AEW people, Cody and CM Punk versus the Young Bucks, bro.
Ooh.
Give me that. It's not gonna be the best match because I don't think it would be, but it would just be cool to see the ex AEW versus AEW for life type
I agree.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Give me Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, versus Hangman Adam Page.
Did
What's
they ever
more
wrestle?
American than the Cowboy?
Did they ever wrestle?
I don't think so, bro. I don't know. I really don't think so.
They might have. They might have. Someone will tell us we're wrong, but they might have. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't.
This
have,
Hangman now, the Cowboy versus the American Nightmare. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They don't get that right then itself.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro. I like that. I like that one. Man, let me get Triple H versus Tony Khan.
Bro, we already know who won in that match, bro. Here's one that you didn't see coming. Give me MJF with the real El Grande Americano. That shit be so fucking entertaining, bro. Can you imagine that tag game?
And that would be the perfect time to unmask El Grande Americano. That's what MJF does.
That's what he does.
He'd be ripping masks off, bro.
That would have been perfect, bro. That's
good, bro. Let me get. Oh, bro. How about this? How about family versus family? Dirty Dom, Rey Mysterio versus Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes.
Like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. That'd be a nice one. Shit.
There's some good ones, bro. There's some. Let's make this happen. WWE, AEW. Let's come together right now, and give us some matches,
please. Please. That would be that. You want to talk about what would set the industry on fire?
Yeah, it would benefit both companies. I don't understand how it doesn't benefit both companies.
You're giving the fans what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? I think the only problem is the booking. Like who goes over, what goes over. But you know, if I was a booker for both companies,
flip a coin.
I wouldn't even flip a coin. I'll tell you this how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have y'all win some matches. We're gonna win some matches. We're gonna keep tally. There's a tie. There's no tiebreaker. It's a tie. Because
but who are you gonna have? I think it's that's too tough.
But I'm saying, but that way you get to milk it even more. Bro, this storyline can last for like 5 years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you can
sprinkle in a match every now and again.
Every now and then you can sprinkle in so much stuff. These are surprise appearances, and then not to mention people who jump from AEW to WWE or WWE to AEW. It's like, what side are they really on? And you can have so many different dynamics with this type of storyline of this what we call restricted chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The 4 horsewomen in a fatal 4-way.
Oh,
Mercedes, Charlotte, Bayley, and the man Becky Lynch. Come on, bro. We've been waiting for this match for years. You know what I'm saying?
And you can also start off with some shit with something small, but yet still significant. You can have a match between Willow Nightingale and Piper Niven. Just to start off. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I mean? Because that would be something good right there within itself. You know?
Yeah. There's something, bro. Let's make it happen. WWE, AEW get together. AEW gets to pick their first winner, right? So let's say Tony Khan's like, hey, I'm taking Will Ospreay. And since you pick first, that person's winning. WWE and Triple H says, well, I'll give you this person to face Will Ospreay. Right. Will Ospreay's winning. Then WWE's like, we're taking Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is winning. Who you giving against Cody Rhodes? Just do something like that, bro. It could, man, bro.
Infinite possibilities.
Bro, it would help both companies. I don't get it, bro.
It would inject life into the industry like we have never seen.
It would make more crossover fans, bro. It would make the infinite amount of crossover fans.
Like, that was all we talked about when I was going to school. What if WCW versus WWE happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been the thing.
And then we thought it was happening, and then we got all the shit people from WCW to come over. The biggest name that came over was Booker T at the time. That was it, bro. That was it.
They didn't bring the bigger names on till later. They was at home chilling with them contracts.
Chilling with them paychecks, bro. Damn.
Talk about restricted chaos.
Restricted fucking chaos, bro.
Man.
Man. What could have been, bro? What could have been?
But you know what it is? It is here on the 44 Heelz podcast.
Yeah.
And we're the only ones that bring you this type of content. Fresh, original, and new. So go ahead and get you some.
Because we love both companies. We love both companies.
We love both.
And I want to know how many people are going to watch this who are just AEW fans and how many people are just WWE fans, or are we just getting the combination of fans that are going to watch this show?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, a lot of people appreciate us non-biasness. I've seen that thrown out as a lot. You guys are non-biased. We appreciate it. Hey, man, I think a lot of wrestling fans are more non-biased than we think. I think there's a large portion of pro wrestling fans that just love pro wrestling no matter what the acronyms are. And I think that's what it is. And we're here to represent that. We've been doing that shit since day one. So we're going to keep it going, man.
Yeah. All right, bro. That's all.
That's it right there, man.
Restricted chaos.
Restricted
WWE,
chaos. That's what you call it.
There's
AEW.
Sprinkling a little Karrion Kross. We'll see if he comes AEW or not. We'll see. We don't know.
We'll see. The real pro wrestling fan on TikTok believes that they're going to AEW. Like, he really believes that. I'm like, bro, they did not say that.
Yeah. Even the clip he said to go watch, I was like, they didn't say that.
How did you get that from that? Like, you were scraping. You know what I mean?
They said the next company we work for, we're going to give us it all. And he's like, that's AEW. I was like, no, but they didn't say that.
I respect Scarlett for saying that.
Yeah.
Because she was like, we're not going to go over there and use Tony just to get back to WWE. So if we're at AEW, we're at AEW. We're waving that flag proudly. Respect. Yeah. This is why I love both of them. They're so real and down to earth. And in today's day and age, you don't get a lot of that nowadays, man. You get a lot of fakeness. You get a lot of superstardom. You get a lot of, bourgeois. You know what I'm saying? But these two are so down to earth. Shout out to Killer Kross. Shout out Scarlett, bruh. My GOAT over here, bruh. I rocks with y'all, bruh.
I love you, Killer Kross, but you ain't beating Roman Reigns.
Yes, he will. Trust me. He'll pop his foot off like Gonzo, like Killer Kross said. Hell yeah, man. That's it.
All right, y'all. That's it, y'all. That was our Restricted Chaos, a.k.a. Forbidden Door of WWE versus AEW. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces. Ooses.
But wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. And also, next week is the return of Word on the Street. Make sure y'all pay attention to that. Our show's coming back. But this week, we do something a little different. We don't do it every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all pay attention to Word on the Street. We got some good stuff coming up for you guys. Next week is the return of AEW and WWE top 5 storylines of the week. So make sure you lock in and tune in. Until next time, 44 Heelz Podcast, signing off. Peace.
Peace.